Hello everybody, how you all doing? So as you can see on your screen, I'm back on one of those libraries market runs that I do at times, and come out, I'm gonna make a full tutorial of Edo black soup. So what do we have? So here is the banga. I usually buy like a batch of ingredients for what I want to cook. You get, if I want to cook beans, I buy a batch of ingredients for the bean cooking. So more veggies. You know what? I'm just gonna unpack. I'm just gonna prepare everything I bought. Yeah, and we're gonna set them, arrange them. It's gonna be from scratch. You see me unpack. Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. So today we will be making the popular Edo black soup, and here are my ingredients. Up with my proteins. In here I have beef, goat meat, momo, roundabouts, and tripe. So these are the meat combo here. So the tripe isn't really much. I have more of goat meat and beef than tripe and afano liver. So I also have fish which I cleaned by myself. So these are the fins. So these areas you see the skin off or where the fins were, I removed by myself, and it's marinating. So easy to do. You can just use any fish of yourself, clean it up by yourself. So I'll be cutting it and air frying. I have dry fish as well. Here's my dry fish. It's already clean and I'm ready to use in the recipe. These are my dry prawns, cleaned. As you can see, it's washed, and my periwinkles. So they will be going into this recipe as well. So you can use basically whatever proteins you have. You can add snails and all. And next up, these are some of the spices I'm using. Some of the ingredients, flavoring ingredients I'm using for this black soup. I have my crayfish. This is ogirishi, the both of them. And I have ehuru. So this one is ehuru. I have some, what's it called? Uziza seeds, little bit of ginger, and bouillon cubes. So these are basically some of the spice and some of the seasoning ingredients. Of course, I'll add salt. This is my salt, and if I need any other seasoning, I'll add. So these are some of the seasoning ingredients that you require to make this dish. So I also have peppers. You can see the yellow tarado and the green peppers, and I also have onions, very necessary in this recipe. So, you know, these are also flavoring ingredients, as well as the onions is nutritious. So we're gonna be using them in this recipe. You can see the green peppers and the yellow tarado. And here are the different veggies I have. I have my bitterleaves, which is a very necessary veggie in this recipe. Then of course I have Uziza, and I have scent leaves, and I just want to add small curry leaves. I choose to add little curry leaves as well to mine. So these are my veggies for this recipe. Bitter leaves, which some people when making theirs use just bitter leaves, but really you make this soup with bitter leaves, scent leaves, Uziza leaves, and some add ugu, it's pumpkin leaves. So just use basically what you prefer. These are the ones I'm using. My bitter leaves, my scent leaves, uziza, and little curry. Okay. The last but not the least ingredient, I have my banga palm nuts. So you're gonna have to break this down to extract the juice. My banga is already cooked. You can choose to use palm oil to make yours, but I choose to use this palm nut extract. So I'm gonna make the extract. Let's just begin. I'll be air frying my fish right now. So I'm just greasing my air fryer. I don't have a grease spray, so I'm just adding. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. So here's my mackerel right now. Remember, it's already marinated and seasoned, and so I'm just gonna brush on some grease. next is to air fry. When you buy fish, just handle it when it's still frozen. This one just thawed on me, so that's why it's all soft. So guys, now our fish is air frying. Keep on trying to extract my banga. See the time? So I go back to making my extracting my banga now that my fish is frying. Here's my banga. I'm trying to extract it with the mortar and pestle. Okay? My fried mackerel. I wanted it dry like this, so I decided to fry it dry like this. You have to turn it out halfway through. I cooked this for more than 20 minutes, okay, at 200 degrees. It is in my pot, and I'm gonna make a small marinade to cook it with. It's already seasoned and marinated, but it doesn't have pepper, so I have to blend pepper, onions, maggi. Okay, so I'll be blending up some peppers and onions. This one is specifically for my meat. Okay, I want to start boiling my meat. So I have peppers, onions, and maggi or being cube in here. Specifically for my meat, I'll use water to blend. Here's my puree. This pepper is really strong. I'm pouring it inside my meat and cook. So there's no water apart from the blending water. I'm starting to cook this right now. It's on heat now. I want to cook it first before blending the first set of veggies because I might be using some of the stock to blend the part of the veggies. Because I'll be blending my bitter leaves separately from my from the rest of the veggies. So here I'm straining I'm trying to get my banga extract from the boiled nuts. So I'm straining with the use of a fine sieve, after which I'll use the banga I have for my recipe. So our meat is cooking perfectly. In no time at all, I'll add water. So I added some water to get my stock right now. So guys, I've added in my banga. Banga is a bit much. I'm gonna let it thicken, okay? So I just finished blending my bitter leaves separately, and I want to continue. I want to blend the rest of my veggies. So here is what I have to blend next. As you know, I've already blended my bitter leaves separately. I have here my scent leaves, Uziza, the little curry, some of the spices I showed earlier. I have onions, crayfish. I used enough yellow pepper for my meat, so I have more of the green here, and onions. I already added ehuru and spices like Uziza seed. I have crayfish, so you can basically see the ingredients I listed earlier. Them to my blender now. I'm blending. Remember, I blended my bitter leaves separately, and I'm blending my Uziza curry leaves scent leaf, crayfish, pepper, onions, Uziza seeds, some ehuru, and all these things. I'm blending them together now as my second batch of veggies for this black soup. Okay, so into the blender they go. So here is our second blend. So easy to blend, more than the bitter leaf. Got it. So guys, I'm adding my dry fish right now. So you can see I added the dry fish to the banga, and soon I'll pour in our veggies. Okay. The soup is boiling. It's time to add the veggies. I'm adding the smoke is too much, but this is my Uziza and Sensi blend, our second blend. I'm also adding the blended water leaves, which I boiled a bit before, so which I boiled a bit. Adding the scent leaf blend. So here is the bitter leaf. I'm adding it as well. I already boiled it a bit. Yeah. Before blending, I boiled it a bit. So okay. So the blended veggies are in right now. And so I'm gonna still season my pot of soup some more right now. Okay. I'm gonna add our ogirishi. You know what ogirishi is? Local beans. Yeah. I'm gonna add all those right now. So here is my ogirishi. It's going in right now. Going into the pot, along with some shrimps and periwinkles, some dry prawns and periwinkles. Give everything a nice stir and let it boil. Let it come back to boiling state again. Okay? Just trying to dissolve my ogirishi very well. So guys, I'm adding more seasoning. Soup is almost done. So guys, in a few minutes more now, I'll bring down my soup, okay? So guys, this soup is basically ready now. I'm offing the heat.
This kind of warm use hands to eat.